guys, what's going on? FYMyPawn here, and welcome back to V Rising. So, as you can go by the title of the stream, or what you can see, we're going to be doing something completely different when it comes to V Rising. But we are going to be rocking with Marcus, I believe. Yep, we're going to have Marcus return. And yeah, we're effectively going to be playing a new private game. I've actually got some advanced settings for a particular rule set that I've basically set up. And we're just going to go all the way to the bottom. And we're going to go to Summer Suffrage. So, the difference between normal mode and Summertime Suffrage is a few things. So first and foremost, I increased the multiplier stacks by 3 times, so storage won't be that much of an issue. This was a problem in my first playthrough in the normal mode, but I'm basically just increasing it by 3 times for the sake of my own sanity. Otherwise, not much has changed in this regard of inventory and items. I have changed the game settings, though. So first and foremost, teleporting, we can do that without worrying about items being a specific requirement. We still do have bloodbound equipment, so there is specific things that we will and will not drop. But the biggest thing you'll probably notice is this. So I've increased the daytime length by an obscenely long amount, and we've made it so it's a Swedish Summer sort of situation. So there is going to be very few times where we're going to actually have any nighttime. So there is going to be very little chances for us to actually enjoy the wandering around freely in a normal sense. There's a few other things that I've done. Not in the case of combat, but I have upgraded the limits here. So we've got a 6 tile high castle limit. I've increased the amount of tile limits and the castle heart limits for servants. That is about the only thing I've done beyond that point. I've kept it to 16 prison cells because we don't need that many prisoners. We don't need to worry too much about tomb limitation or vermin nest, stuff. So there is some limits here and there. Otherwise, changes in cost have not changed. It's going to be remaining 1 for the entire thing. Or 1 for 1. We are going to be starting with nothing, as planned. So, yeah, that is going to be our rule set. And we are also going to be playing on brutal difficulty. So, if you couldn't tell, I'm pushing myself to an insane degree. Alright. And yeah, so this is going to be a very, very cursed game, is what I'm going through. But hey, we're going to be dealing with Marcus, and then we should be good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, oh, it crashed on me. Damn. 1 second while I reload this. It needs to... Okay, so I guess it just bugged out. Okay, never mind. It's fine. We can, just reload the game and it should be fine. Hopefully this is not a reoccurring bug, but we'll have to see. But this is essentially what I had planned for today. I wanted to do something a little different, so we're gonna go private game. Let's just go. Let's just keep it without any commas and all that. Advanced settings, set rule set, summertime suffrage. Load, save, back. And there we go. Don't crash. Okay, that is a problem. So apparently it's not letting me load the game. So I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting here. I apologize. So I'm gonna pause stream here and see if I can get this working. Give me you guys a bit. Give me a bit. There we go.
This was ours. We ruled this land. We owned the night. But man rose up against us. We were overthrown. For centuries, hidden away in darkness. Tortured by thirst. Choking down dust. Starving. Until now, our hunt begins again.
Alright. It has been a while. So, as you can probably imagine, I already went through the intro. But, I had to fix some things. I don't know why it was bugging out, to be quite honest, but I managed to fix it. I guess it was just... I just had to, verify the integrity of my files, and it just basically fixed itself. So there you go. That's really all I gotta do to fix things, so that works in our favor. So, hey, there you go. We are now back into the main menu here. We've got some appearance stuff that we got to cover. I have no idea what sort of color I should go for, because I guess green would make the most sense for Marcus. So we'll go for a, I don't know, let's go for a mild dark green like this. Because he was a zombie, in a sense, rather than a vampire. But considering we're trying to make this as close as possible, it works out. As for what appearance we go for, I guess we'll go for... Go for that. Why not? Marcus, did he have hair? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've played Marcus, so he could have had any sort of hair color. Eye color, because it doesn't really matter, we'll just go for, like... I guess we can just be liberal with our choices. We'll go for a green. Or, no, let's go with white. White looks better. White looks better. Alright, hair-wise, let's see. A lot of styles, if you couldn't tell. I think he had, like, very short hair, so anything short would work. That, yeah, no, that doesn't work. That could work. Let's just go for a standard, I don't know. Let's change the face, actually. Just for my sanity. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go boring. Yeah. Glasses. I guess I could go for a mask if I really wanted to. Shuffle it up. Yeah, let's go mask. Why not? I could also randomize, but there shouldn't be a need to do that. Alright, this works. And Marcus has been made. Time to wake up.
I have risen again.
Okay, so it has been a while since last I played, so I might be a little out of touch on how things work around here. But I will still try my best to get set up for the occasion. But you're going to notice something very quickly, is that the daytime cycle is marginally larger. We've only got to like 11 to 6. That's insane for what we've got. That's not going to be a lot of time to do things, so we have to be aware of that. But otherwise, we should be fine. We are going to be rocking with some level of items, but nothing too crazy. Let's go into crafting. I can't make anything right now, so that's fine. But we should grab what we can here while we've got a chance, because there is not going to be much time for us to work with when it comes to day and night cycles. So don't be too surprised if we're going to be fighting in daytime. We will be, we're going to have to plan our routes, essentially. But when the day-night cycle comes, it's going to come in waves. But yeah, no, essentially the problem we're going to be facing for most of the game is going to be managing the night cycles. Because if we can't find a way to protect ourselves during those times, well, we're boned, basically. But yeah, we're going to be suffering through the darkness for the most part, so that is going to be our issue. Regardless, we should be able to manage quite well, so it's all good. As long as we micromanage ourselves in the shade, we should be good. I'll quickly gather as much wood as I can here. Here we go. Alright, skeleton. We're gonna grab the rats because we're gonna need it. We're gonna take all those. And we're gonna move over to the shade here. Claim that.
An achievement, to be sure.
And now we can make the bone sword and the bone ring. That's gonna help us deal with the majority of our combat system. And let's see. We've already got a ring, so that's gonna help with spell power. And now we just gotta slay some enemies with a bone sword. But of course, we just need these swords to help us just carve through some things here and there. But otherwise, we should be fine. Alright, claim that.
Yet another accomplishment.
But yeah, no, with Swedish Summer, we're gonna cook like crazy. So we gotta be very careful here. Alright, we've now got our R spell. And we've got to hit some people with our ability, essentially. Thankfully, we are in the shade, so it's not like it's a huge ordeal. But we are definitely going to need to set up a proper spell amount on what we want. So we'll have to prepare ahead of time for what we want. Now, there are combos that I can take advantage of, so it's not like it's a huge ordeal, depending on what I go with, so we should be fine. But we are going to have to play it very safe in the early parts of the game.
An achievement.
New spell slots. Sure. We get blood rights. You can block income by projectiles. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we got the counter, which is pretty staple. I'm going to open up these, because these will usually have loot. There we go. we go. Given our current predicament, healing is going to be a necessity here. We don't need to worry too much about the enemies right now, because our skill, well, our power is dictated by our skills, rather than the amount of danger that, well, we basically don't have to worry. We already went through the East Farbane Woods, so we are actually, well, we actually specifically need to go to the East Farbane Woods, because that will allow us to connect over to here, which is the safest place for us when it comes to dealing with enemies. Or at the very least, this area is going to be the safest for us when we need to go out somewhere. So East Farbane Woods would be the safest option, but just to make it a little harder, I'm going to go West Farbane Woods, just to make it interesting. So that way I can't just go straight there.
Recognize my power.
I actually have to, like, grind out a method to getting my way through the enemies. We'll make these. We need to get ourselves some rugged hide before we can continue on. So we're going to have to hunt some wolves. But yes, we are going to be dealing with constant issues with sunlight, so don't be too surprised if I'm going to be running through complete darkness in most instances, or complete brightness in most instances, rather. The day to nighttime cycle is going to be one hell of a hurdle for us, but that's just how I've set things up. But that's part of the challenge, isn't it? Here we go, just casually get some creature blood. This will make our survival in the sunlight a little better. So we are going to need to get our hands on some creature blood, like, constantly, I imagine. So that is going to be a priority for us, I imagine. At least that is the hope. We got 40 creature stuff. We can craft ourselves some gloves. We are going to need leggings, though. And we can just jump on them like that and get a clear there. Thank you for the follow, Adorke. Much appreciated. We'll quickly go into Bone Guard Boots. There we go. Our blood type is movement speed and increased sun rating, so that should be good. Claim that, so that way we can get bone axes and a mace. We will make both, because we have the supplies for it. That's good. But yeah, we're going to be going through hell. Putting it lightly. We get the vermin salve recipe. I guess I'll make some if we can.
I am missing key
Make
ingredients.
5 of them. Why not? Collect some wood, stone. Pretty simple stuff. As long as we got the shade, that should be to our advantage, but we'll have to see. Alright, that's all the wood that we need. We just need to get some stone, and then of course we need to take out some enemies to get some life essence. Which shouldn't be too hard, all things considering. There we go. That's the wood. Now we just need to take out some living creatures to get the blood essence that we need. Shouldn't need a lot, but we should. But we are going to need a little bit. Here we go. That's 15. It's not a lot, but we could probably get more if we look around for something specific. Should be fine all the same, though. Okay, going by the map, we ideally want to go over this way, I guess. At least get us to the deer here. Ignore the skeleton, because we don't need to worry too much about him. But we do need to chase out the mobs here. Here we go. But thankfully, due to our storage, we're going to have a whole lot of items to take advantage of. Or at the very least, it's going to be much easier to gather materials, considering our storage is 3 times larger. This is really the only benefit I've given myself out of practically anything I can do. So it's not going to be amazing for what I've got, but it's going to be enough. Now I just got to be careful of the sunlight, but other than that, we should be fine. There we go. Here we are. Down to 40 compared to everything else. There is somebody that's breaking these, so that's good. Gives us plenty of material that we can utilize. Yes, that would be the forest dweller that's giving us such benefits. We want to avoid the forest dweller because we're currently not in a position to actually fight him, let alone the stone golem. I guess I could see how much damage I do. Yeah, no, I do minuscule amounts. There is no saving grace by fighting him. I will grab the blood rose because I do believe that makes good potions. But other than that, we want to avoid we want to avoid those skull enemies for now. Because we just need to explore right now. Oh, careful. There we go. And that brings us to the maximum of 50. Or the 50 that we need.
Accomplishment.
Now, we just need to make a castle heart somewhere. So, given our limited options, we may have to just settle up here. We do have the storage, so that way we can just keep going and traveling if we need to. But ideally, we want to avoid traveling as much as possible. So we may actually have to set up here, if only for our own sake. Okay. Well, I mean, if we're going to be starting out somewhere here might be a good option. We're actually going to move our way over to here if we can. Of course, if we avoid the, yeah, we need to avoid the sunlight, but that's the idea of going up here. Okay. But yeah, we'll build up here, I think. Oh. Oh god. Okay, maybe avoid these guys. Okay, just avoid everybody here. Yeah, we're just gonna rely on these guys. We'll get the blood of the brute here. Gonna hurt a little bit, but that's fine. There we go. There we go. Alright. Grab everything here. Okay, maybe, pop a heal here now. There we go. And let's go over here and, quickly gather some stuff. From, what we've basically dealt with. Okay. Alright, so crafting-wise, we got everything that we can get our hands on here, so... let's go into the build menu. we're gonna set up our tower
My
heart
castle
here.
requires more blood.
It's not perfect, but it'll get the job done. Pause all that. There we go. We thankfully didn't burn.
Recognize
There we
my
go.
power.
Now we need to expand our domain by placing floors, and of course, make some palisades.
This will not work.
Okay, and we need some palisades. So we go to walls here. And this will at least give us some cover, temporarily.
An achievement, to be sure.
We need a wooden coffin, a small chest. This should at least tide us over for now. A mist brazier would be fantastic in this instance, because that will allow for whatever we need to worry about. And if we throw down a chest here, that will allow for storage. Claim that.
Recognize my power.
And now we just need to increase our gear level. But for now, we need to toss our bones in here, because that will allow for us to clear the area, considering we just need to just clean this area up. Okay. We need to construct and interact with the sawmill, we need to make a simple workbench, and we need to increase our gear level by 11. Or, we need to increase it up to 20, I should say. It shouldn't be arguably too hard, but we are low on essence, so we are going to need to get a lot more blood essence, but that will come in time. We've got 10 hours, so that should be enough for one session at least. So it's not in a desperate rush, if you will. Okay. With that out of the way, we can now go into build mode. We are going to need to get some planks, so unfortunately we can't get that just yet, but we can get a sawmill. We're going to set up a sawmill here for now. And we're going to quickly... Yeah, we just need 4 planks, I believe. No, we need more. So, we'll toss all those in there. For those. And let's get back to the crafting. Well, gathering, I should say. And yeah, it's just going to be a matter of gathering to get our gear up a level. Or at the very least, hoping to get a gear level up. It shouldn't take too long, all things considering, just to get all this gear set up and ready. But we're going to need as much wood as we can muster here. Among other things, of course. Well, all in due time. All in due time. Okay, how is the sawmill going? We got 4. We're getting there. We can get some growing plots. We do have blood rose seeds. So we can start increasing our production of seeds, I suppose. We might as well do that early while we have the chance, so... I'm going to start getting those seeds up because that will help with healing when we do eventually reach that point. Until then, we just keep going. Why is this just a grind? So far, so good. I wouldn't say this is a perfect setup, but it's good enough for now. 7. We just need to wait for one more, and then we can get into the crafting bench. Technically, we can make another sawmill, so we might as well go ahead and do that. Although, at that point, I might as well just move my entire setup a little bit. Because I do want to at least make sure I've got everything set up in some capacity. Alright, well with that, we can now make ourselves the simple workbench. This will act as our, well, it'll act as a foundation for whatever we need to make. We've got plenty of hide, so we can make some plated gear. So we will quickly go about doing that. We can go about making reinforced gear, so there is the option there available to us. That might be in our best interest. But until then, we are just going to rock the plated gear for now. And let's see, what else can we do? We are going to need to get our hands on a sword, axe, mace, and spear. We do not have the... Well, I guess we can try and make a spear. Yeah, we just need some bone. So we're just going to take half of that. And then we are going to craft ourselves a spear. And now we just need some planks to make ourselves some advanced bone gear. And then we'll just take these sawmills to it, and we should be good. We'll try and prioritize bone, but we'll have to see. We are going to need to keep that sawdust, though, because I do believe sawdust is used in the making of paper, which is another thing that we need to get done. It's just more recipes, basically. Well, recipes in the making, I should say. Okay, there we go. Alright, with that though, we can move over here. Grab the wood here. That should be enough for one design to be made. We'll quickly make the bone mace here. That should take 2 seconds to make. Bada boom. There we go. We've now got the reinforced mace, which is arguably the best we've got. We are going to need to get copper gear, though, so that is going to be in our best interest to get. But we just have to find a copper node, which should be down the steps, actually, so we're not too far off on getting one. So I guess it'd be in our best interest to rush back down to get that quickly. Yeah, because, yeah, the copper's right here, so we can just quite literally just go down here and cut it down and hope for the best. Here we go. I do not want to face that treant, so we gotta be careful. Yeah, no, that treant's a death wish for now. But those treants can actually be very useful, if I recall correctly. They can be a very potent ally in certain circumstances. Okay, so currently we're in a bit of a... Yeah, we just need to find copper. That's really all it comes down to, so... Here we go. Get those because we're going to need more points eventually, so there you go. Okay, if we go across here, yep, there we go. That is going to get us the copper that we need. Or a little bit more of what we need. Okay, now, if I recall correctly, we can zoom in a little bit so that we can see what we're finding. The bandit camp here provides paper, which is not necessarily what we need, but it is still something. We're going to use the mace because that's just easier to use here. We can fight with these bandits. We don't have to. But I am going to because they will provide us paper. So that alone is good enough. There we go. Back up. Here we are. And bottom boom. Just had to play it safe there, but otherwise we are good. Take those. Take all that. And yeah, we're just going to loot this entire area. It seems like the loot here is going to be a bit more plentiful. Or it's just as usual, because I didn't actually increase the values of loot. So don't expect anything to be, like, too crazy coming through here. But, hey. I'm not going to complain if we got fancy stuff from our ventures. But we've got a rat now. There isn't really any importance to go into these just yet, so we will have to abstain from those.
Don't have the proper
Our attack
tools.
level is too low for sulfur, which is to be expected. How is our copper values? We've got 186, so it's not a lot, but it's still something. We're going to need to get as many seeds as we possibly can, so that is just going to be a constant grind sort of thing. Over here is grave dust and all that, so we don't need to go there just yet. We are going to have to deal with the Zarma skeleton, though, otherwise he's just going to be a problem. Oh, lovely. Hello. Okay. And just deal with you. There we go. Not exactly the ideal situation I wanted to be in, but whatever. We make do. I'll just let the healing do its work. And let's see. We are left with the bear territory, which we do not want to touch upon. We are 2 levels away from getting maxed here, but otherwise we should be fine. So ideally, we want to rock some leather if we can help our hand or get our hands on some. Given that we are dealing with bears, that is going to get us some rugged hide, I believe. So that might be in our best interest to grab. There is no reason to not, after all. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna rock the spear for a bit, because that is just arguably the best in early game. At least for attack speed. And there we go. Rugged hides and bones. Pretty simple stuff. There is no leather. Yeah, there is no, word. Yeah, there is, no copper there, though. Which is to be expected. I mean, it is an area without, you know, the materials we need, so there you go. Gather everything there. Here we go. Here's some copper. That's what we need. Yeah, we're not going to get much in the way of copper in these early areas, not unless we go to a literal copper-filled zone. So naturally, we're not going to be finding much of what we're looking for around here. But that's perfectly fine. But thankfully, it's slowly turning to nighttime, so it is going to be a little easier to hunt. Okay, it's fine. We'll take things in stride, per usual. There we go. Done. Now, I won't be able to cross this bridge, so there... Well, we could try, but... Yeah, I might as well. Why not? Alright, let's do it. Yep, we just burned a little bit, but that's fine. Thankfully, we managed to make it through. There we go. Some rugged hide for our troubles, some bones. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of bones for a while. If we keep on our path here. If we go through these camps, this will give us the some materials that we do need, so raiding these camps early is going to be a necessity. There we go, and just take you out. There we go. And done is done. Get some leather, grab the materials here. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of stuff that we might or might not need. We are rocking a full inventory now, so we do have to be careful about what we grab, but honestly, we already know what we're here for, so no need to sugarcoat what we're doing. Alright, so here is coarse paper, some grave dust, not what we need, but that's perfectly fine. We do not want to go there. But we can quickly take these blood roses, because we're going to need them. Go over to here, so that way we can get our copper. We'll go from there. Okay, back up there. Just had to check to make sure we're deal with that. From here, we can go across, I believe, with relative ease. But yeah, we just gotta take to the forest as much as possible. Okay. At least we're getting plenty of resources.
My bags are filled.
Oh, here we go. A reinforced bone crossbow. That could actually be handy. Let's see. What do we not need? At the moment, we've got plenty of rugged hide, so we don't need more of that. We don't need stone dust yet, so I'm gonna drop that for the reinforced crossbow. There we go. And if we do that, we've got ourselves a ranged weapon. Alright, so now we've got a reinforced crossbow. That's going to help with weaponry. We'll make some vermin salve here.
To make that.
That should help us significantly. We're going to make our way northward here, I guess. Because I'm looking for... Yeah, I'm looking for a portaled area. And anywhere could be it. I think somewhere around this vicinity is where the portal is at, but I can't be certain. It's been a while since I've actually traveled through these areas here. But if we're going to be going anywhere, we should probably go to a portal. If we can. But yeah, no, if we're going to be collecting materials, we may as well use the crossbow here. Slightly better than the alternative. And then, of course, we got you. We may as well deal with you, because that is going to get us plenty of material. It got me a few things here. Nothing too crazy, though. Let's see. Nothing around here. I believe if I wanna... I believe I need to go this way next. Maybe. But, we can go here, though. So, there is that. I did want to come over here because this is a known area. Yeah, this is a known area for copper, so we do want to be here, essentially. So this is a good place that we actually found a crop. Well, we found a good place to grind. And because it is becoming nighttime, it's going to be easier to gather the resources. It's just going to be a little hard because, obviously, we're going to have to deal with daytime constantly. And that's not going to be a fun experience. But we should at least get, like, for every 40 minutes, we should get 20 minutes of nighttime, I believe. Which is the boon and bane of this run. Because we've got to time it to where we've got fight bosses at nighttime, if we want the easy mode. Assuming we want to go that route, of course. Alright, so there's that. Do we need a pine sapling? Right now, we can forego pine saplings. We need copper more than anything. Yeah, at the moment, copper is going to be our priority, so we want to get as much of it as possible. So we want 750 stacks worth, if we can help it. We don't need a lot of it, we just need to... Well, we just need a whole bunch so that we can store it plentifully. Alright. And of course, we have to be careful not to burn ourselves here. There we go. We can go over here to deal with this one. We are running low on blood, but that is not a problem because we will likely go into the fatigue moment. Or rather, we will go into drained blood moment, which we're perfectly fine with. And worst case, we do have hearts, so that way we can actually... We should be perfectly fine. But, yes, we need to skedaddle now. I think we've got plenty of ore.
I must make room if I want to carry
Okay, that is a recipe. We actually do need that. I'll drop the crude rupee for now, because those are not as good for early game. Okay. But yes, we do need to skedaddle now at this point. I don't see any teleporters. So that is a slight bummer, but that is perfectly fine because we can just make do.
There is no space.
Blood rose seeds are an absolute must. They are better than anything that we can get thus far. We can't really unlock this anyway, so let's just drop that. It's not that impressive, I don't know, material, so we don't need that as much. Alright. We may as well just deal with this guy. And there we go. Actually, No, I can't. Okay, I thought there was a mode where I could just teleport to, areas, but no. I've foregone that specifically. Which is perfectly fine. I can make that work. We just need to get on the road and just start running at this point. I can, I suppose, get some more copper, but we've got plenty enough as is. We don't need to go overboard. Oh, that is a 83 rogue. Okay, we do want that 83 rogue. There we go. Just take that 83 blood. That's really good for early game. Not bad. I guess I can quickly go take this now. It is getting nighttime, so it's not like it's a huge ordeal. There we go. We do not want to gather any more copper at this point. We are basically fine. What we can do is grab Blood Rose, though. Because Blood Rose is always going to be useful. It's always going to give us healing. So we should always make sure our supplies are stocked with those potions in mind. Because I believe those potions are basically good through the entire game. So we always want to have those stocked up, ready, and stored. If only for just making sure we've got plenty of storage for it. But now that it is nighttime, we are going to finally get into the hunt, of course. Because we're now reaching hunting time. And considering we've got so much time on our hands to do it, may as well take advantage where we can. Okay, so we need to go across here, because that's how we get to our base. You'd be, obviously, more mindful of how I get there, but it's fine. We don't have a horse, so we can't really take advantage of the true benefits of going to and fro. But that's fine. Now, if I recall correctly, we've had planks running in on the sidelines, so that's going to help significantly. We've got plenty of blood essence now, so that should tide our base over for quite a bit. Worst case, if that's not enough, we can always find other means to do it. We'll take 330 of those bones, leave the rest cooking. We can use the Bloodbone Ring here to increase our level up to the necessary level. And if we use this, there we go, we can claim blood tracking.
An achievement, to be sure.
And now we can start tracking the Alpha. We're going to target them first. Before we do, though, we want to put all of our blood there. That's going to last us a day, at least. So now we just do a quick send here. Oh, right. Let's just store the... Well, actually, no. Let's build some stuff here. Hold on. Okay, we got foundation stuff. We don't need to worry about foundation just yet. We've already got storage, got dominance, refinement. Here we go. We are going to make 2 furnaces, I guess. Yeah, we're going to make 2 furnaces. There we go. That is going to help with the refinement stage. Okay. Growing plots, we are going to need some. I'm going to move the growing plots over to here, just for our own sanity. We'll make 2 for now, because we don't need that many. I'm going to move those there. Let's move our seeds over to there. There we go. And from there, let's see. We drag our hearts here because that's going to help with store or healing or recovery. And let's just split these into 2 groups. There we go. That's going to start working on getting copper, which will upgrade our gear, which will make things a whole lot easier for us. Now, is this perfect? Probably not for a castle, but it's fine. Let's move this a little bit. I guess what we'll do is do this. Okay, yeah, we don't need anything too large. Actually, do that instead. Here we go. At least keep things contained to a degree. Not perfect, but it will do the job. Vermin Nest is tempting, but we ideally want a blood press if we can help it. We are also going to need more wood from the looks of it, because we're running low. We are going to put the blood press in here for now, because the blood press is going to help us with materials. So let's see. That's going to help by getting 12 there. That's going to help with blood essence there. What else? If we drop a fish, we can get some oil and a fish bone, but there is no need for that as far as I'm concerned. Rat-wise, we don't have many, so we're not going to bother. But we are getting to the point where we're going to get copper gear, so we should probably prep for that. As for leather, we are going to need a tanner. But other than that, I don't think we actually have a tanner right now, so we are going to have to make do with what we got. We are going to need a vampire lockbox, but I'll worry about that later. Otherwise, I think we're basically good. Actually, before we go, let's store the gems here. Store the copper coins. The fish can go here. And let's sort the fancy stuff in there, and then we can put the recipe in here. There you go. Alright. For now, we do ideally want to go and deal with the alpha main. So for now, this is going to be our gear set for a brief moment, if only to get prepped for... Oh, yeah. There's the alt button, which you can do emotes, basically. And then, of course, we got control, where we get Blood Mend and Exposed Vein. We don't need to worry about either of those just yet. But we will be worrying about them when we do kill the wolf, so... That'll be our priority coming forward first. There we go. From here, though, we just need to get to the wolf. We've got barely enough time to actually handle this hunt, so we gotta make sure we make this count. We'll ignore the armored skeleton here. Leave him with a mirror image there. Let's see. Oh, the Chaos Archer. We do not want to tango with her just yet. Not yet. Alright, so if we follow along here, this is gonna net us... Oh. There we go. And that's that. Okay, we're almost there. We're imminent, even. Oh, we need to go this way. Hello, Alpha Main. Or Alpha, as you're called. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay, yeah. Let's heal. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, there we go. There we go. And now we just extract the blood. It was a little of a rough fight, but we managed to do it in the end. But hey, that's one of the many bosses that we're going to be facing on brutal difficulty, so...
New
It was
knowledge acquired.
a planned difficulty, to say the least. But if it's going to be this hard, I dread to think what other things might come our way. But thankfully,
Yet another
we've done it.
accomplishment.
We need to hunt 2 more blood carriers if we can help it.
I am what I
And we'll
must
go from
be.
there. But now we go back to tracking any of these guys here. We're gonna focus on... We're definitely gonna need to focus on Keely because she gives leather, which is gonna upgrade our materials for gear. So if we focus on her, that's gonna make things a whole lot easier for us. But now that we're in wolf form, this is gonna make travel so much easier. But before we do want to get the blood type here. There we go. It sucks that we can't capture this guy, but that's fine. I do want to at least drink his blood, though, if I'm going to be doing anything here. So we're just going to take his blood type. That is going to give us the best blood type personally in the game. Or what I personally believe to be the best blood type. Because, I mean, the more you heal, the more you heal, the more you can sustain in a fight, so that's sort of what I'm going for. But that's my personal opinion on the topic. having a blood type of that nature is just really good. Okay, we are far away, though, so that is a bummer. I am starting to reach the left side of the map, which I don't really want to do, but, I mean, we're kind of being forced to. There is the foreman here, though, so I could target the... I guess I could target Rufus. There's no harm in doing so, as far as I'm aware, and, I mean, we're so close, we might as well, right? Go.
Security must be getting
Yeah, we need to take out Rufus anyways, so... What are you doing? Alright, so he's decided to go on kite mode.
Start running. Think you're quick on your feet.
Okay.
Start running.
Okay. Oh, 1 second. Not a good time, as you can imagine. I don't think I can pause this game, though.
Start running.
Okay.
You're dead on your feet. Think you're quick on your feet?
Oh, no. Okay, just casually do that.
I'm gonna call you target practice.
Okay.
Start running. You're dead on your feet.
Okay, I'm nearly dead, but hopefully I can grab that, yeah. God, okay.
I'm gonna call you target practice.
Okay.
Start running. You're dead
Nearly.
on your feet. Think you're quick on your feet?
Ah, damn it. Okay.
It's not the end.
Ah, that's annoying. That whole thing just annoyed me. Whatever. Be right back 1 second. Alright, apologies for the delay, I'm now back. Let's get back into things. So I'm not sure how... Well, I guess I could warp over here, because, I mean, Vampire Waygates might as well, right? But we're definitely looking at a situation where we probably aren't going to be able to deal with the enemy. Well, I mean, we can, but we may have to wait until the next night, which kind of sucks considering how much time we have. But that's just the reality that we're going to be living in for the most part. We either have to fight the enemy at daytime, which is going to be even harder, or we fight them at night and just gotta wait for the whole cycle thing, which is a whole level of nuisance, but considering what we have to do, it's kind of necessary for the most part. Well, regardless, we will be able to manage. It's just a matter of going to and fro. But thankfully, we do have a vampire gate here, so we do have options available to us on where we can go. But by having the wolf form, this just makes the whole situation a little easier on us. If only for the fact that we get to travel much faster. That is the only boon that we get from being in wolf form, I suppose. I do believe a crossbow, though, could be better, but it's fine. We ignore the wolf den. Let's just keep going. Well, actually, no, we do need the plants, though. I guess I could go copper, so that is an option available to us. But before we do want to grab our supplies, because obviously we don't want to abandon them here. If I can help it, I'd rather just quickly grab my stuff here. Ow. There we go.
Another assassin. Just this time.
Yep, let's back off. For now, we don't have the capabilities of handling him. We need copper gear if we're gonna go for that, so... Let's abstain from attacking the guy for now. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to play very safe here. I don't want to go this way. Well, I mean, I guess, like... Yeah, let's go this way. I need to quit being indecisive. But, yeah, we'll go this way, if only for the fact that we can go to this area, I guess, and then we can get a teleporter out. That'd probably be the smartest choice. Okay. Now, if I recall correctly... Yeah, we just need to follow this main path here, and then we should be fine. Yeah, we just need to go over here. And that should be where the portal takes us? Yep, there you go. So now we've got access to the other side of the area, which is exactly what we need. This will allow for teleportation over to here, which will make it our life 100 times easier. And yeah, we just gotta run our way back over to our coffin here. Pretty simple stuff. And if we can hunt 2 additional carriers, we should be good. But I digress. We are going to need to get ourselves copper gear, otherwise we're just not going to be able to continue on. We need to get that extra firepower for our own sanity. Okay, get into cover here. There we go. Alright. How's our wood situation? Let's just pop those in. That way we can get some planks. We'll quickly grab this. There we go. Alright, let's see. We can make a sword, mace, axe, spear. I think it's pretty obvious what we're going to do. We're going to make a... I like the idea of a mace. But we should probably go spear, if anything. Now, if we had the leather, we could probably make ourselves some Night Stalker gear, but I highly doubt we're going to get that chance. But other than that, we should be fine. We'll take that. We'll put in the blood there, so that way we've got plenty of storage there going for us. Store in that. Didn't mean to store the paper, but whatever. Gets the job done regardless. Alright. As far as I'm concerned, the Unsullied Hearts are the biggest thing for us now, but we don't need to worry too much about that. Alright, we are going to quickly drop the Blood Rose Seed over here. There we go. Alright, we've now got a new spear. And we can drop this one. And now we've got a better spear with a special ability paired with it. So that's going to help us a lot. Now, of course, in that same vein, we still need to get some better gear. From here, I guess we want axes because that'll get us more wood. We'll then go and evolve our mace because that will help us get more materials. And I guess the sword is good for vegetation, but not much else. Other than that, though, should be fine to get plenty of material here. I am going to get the axes first, though, because that would be ideal for us. If we had the recycler, I'd probably use the bone axe here in this instance. And in fact, I guess I can just save these tools for later, for when I'm ready to recycle them. Because the bone's always going to be useful, if I recall correctly, so... Alright, while we let the wood go on its own merry journey there, we're going to get chopping. We'll use this as a chance to get some insane amounts of wood. There we go. Okay, now we just need to get some, Okay, let's, split these into two groups here. That'll get us plenty more wood where that came from. And this should be enough for the sword and the mace. I should only need the mace, because the sword isn't really that good for us. I'm actually gonna rock the spear in the first slot. We are gonna ditch the sword entirely. And we'll just rock the mace. And we'll go from there. Yeah, so we'll have the reinforced crossbow as the third slot item, and there you go. I'm very much a fan of axes anyways, personally, so there you go. It's all good. Alright, and with that, we just stuff the mace here. Sort. And I guess that's that for now. We don't need any copper right now, so I guess, yeah, no, let's just get going. It is time to take out, one of the 3 enemies. But before we do, just to make sure, our surplus of bones isn't going to go anywhere, just toss those there. And yeah, let's get going. As for where we're going, before we do anything, we should probably get shadier. Let's see. I believe it was, yes, the bandit logging camp is where we need to go. So we're just going to mark our way over there. Alright. I'll make sure I'm also grabbing Blood Rose while I'm at it, because always going to need that. We are a little low on the salves, but honestly, they're not that big a concern to me. The Blood Rose is going to be the next best thing that's going to happen to us, so we'll save our time. Or we'll save it for that. But otherwise, we are just going to have to deal with the summertime. And see if we can't hunt in these conditions. Probably going to be hard to do, but we'll try our best regardless. Get some copper while we're at it, because we always are going to need copper in some aspect of things. Okay. There we go. Just had to deal with that guy real quick. Fire Blossom Seeds, nice. Fire Blossom Seeds are always going to be handy in some aspect of things. We'll ignore those two. Okay, there we go. Alright. There we go, got him. So as long as you plan out your attacks, you should be fine. So it's not like it's a huge ordeal if you get into a bad spot. Alright, there we go. There we go. And done. But yeah, no, even if you're in a bad spot, you can basically overcome it if you're planned correctly, from the looks of it. So it's not all bad that we're doing this very carefully. Okay. So this is a bit of a shaded area. This is probably going to be our best hunting area for dealing with Rufus. Is it the perfect spot? Probably not. But that is the situation we are being led to Yeah. There we go. Alright. What was that? That was a another reinforced crossbow. That's more recycled material, I guess. Here we go. Okay, from here... Oh, gotta be careful. Okay, we're gonna rely a little bit on this cloud here. Nearly burns up there. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Over to here. Yeah, Rufus is there. So we want to go over to this pile here. Because this will at very least be a safe spot for us to hide in.
Another assassin. Make it interesting this time.
Okay, there we go. Ow. Okay, but at least I can just focus on him here.
Start running. Think you're quick on your feet.
Okay. Alright, there we go.
Get on your feet. Start running. Think you're quick on your feet.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
You're dead on your feet. Start running.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna call you target practice.
Hey.
You're dead on your feet.
Nearly.
Start running.
Oh, come on. I just got rid of him.
Think you're quick on your feet. I'm gonna call you target practice.
Okay. Okay, back up here. There we go.
Start running.
Ow.
You're dead on your feet. I'm gonna call you target practice.
Okay. Move over to here. Ow. Okay. Ow.
Start running.
Come on.
You're dead on your feet.
Nice try. Oh, God. Had to really lock in there, but I managed to beat him. Nice try. Ugh. That's just the brutal difficulty hitting hard, I
I
guess.
feel stronger.
I was not expecting that, but hey. We completed it. That's the most important part. And for our troubles, we get another blood-based ability. Specifically, we get Blood Rage. We heal nearby allies for 65% of spell power and apply a fading haste that increases movement speed by 10 and attack speed by 25 for 4 seconds. It inflicts the leech on nearby enemies. We're not going to be using it, but it is there, I suppose. So we do have a reward going for us there. What do we get out of this? We get the ability to craft crossbows, a woodworking bench, and some simple furniture. Don't need to worry about him, though. He wasn't even our original target, which is the silly thing. Oh well, oh well. It's a good thing that we dealt with him because, obviously, it's less stress on us if we deal with somebody that we are just dealing with along the way. Is it the best? Absolutely not, but whatever. We make do with what we're given. Alright. But with that out of the way, we can now go over across here. And make our way over to the next target. Oh, we got a shady gem dealer. We don't want to talk with them just yet. Well, actually, no, we can go over to them, actually. Yeah, no, we can trade with these guys. So, it is worth talking with these guys a little bit here and there, but... Let's see.
Something special.
We don't have any coins on our personage. But if we are looking for recipes, this would be the best way to do so. Ideally, we're looking for something like the Merciless Longbow, as an example of items that we can grab. We can also grab herbs if we want, which is probably the biggest thing for us. The Miner's Mace is also going to be an interesting one, because there is some interesting things you can do if you recycle certain things. But we are close now. We just gotta go this way, I guess. Yeah, we need to go into the bandit trapper camp here. But this will yield us our next target that we gotta face. There we go. How is our inventory? Let's drop the crude gems, because we don't need those just yet. But we will slip into here and grab what we can.
My blood reserves run low.
I really should probably swap to a different blood type, but whatever. Okay, grab what we can here. The creature 7, creature 5. I'm very much used to being greedy, so let's just be careful with what we grab. We got hearth walls. Take all that. Drop that, I suppose.
I must make room.
Snowflower seeds are always going to be an addition. Let's go craft a vermin salve with our trouble for our materials. Keely.
There is no space
Basically
in my
there.
inventory.
know what? You're
Got
better
one
than
chance
anyone.
to win.
I'm gonna
It's
take
gonna
the
get a lot
5%
more
here.
difficult in a moment.
Ow.
My bags are filled.
Okay, okay, let's just play it safe. Okay. Okay. Let's actually take the moment to heal here. There we go. Okay. Ow.
Freeze!
There we go. Back up here. There we go.
Freeze!
Nice try. Oh, well.
Freeze!
Alright. Nearly. There we go. Got her.
I slipped up.
Had
Damn
to
it.
be a bit cheesy there with the wood, but anything that'll make the job easier, I'm not going to complain about.
New. There is no space in my inventory.
She's only made my job easier, so
Recognize
there you
my
go.
Power.
But God, was that difficult. But hey, we get a frost point, which is nice. We get the tannery, leather, traveling wrap, which will make sun resistance nice, a little easier on the. It'll make things a little easier on us. And we got Errol the Stonebreaker, who is the last of our targets, but we will not be worrying about him. But yes, we do get frost magic now, so that's gonna be nice. Let's see. What sort of path do we want? We've already got necromancy, so we're not going to be doing that again. Either I'm going to be going chaos magic, illusion magic, or storm magic. I'm not sure which. But I do not want to go blood magic, because that's just a typical tried, and it'd be the easiest way to go about things. For now, let's just focus on... I don't know. Nowhere radiates outward, inflicting chill. I'm gonna go with the Frostbat for now. Yeah, we're gonna go Frostbat for now, and we'll rock that for a while. If only out of, just wanting to do it.
I must make room.
We don't
if I
need the
want to carry
Twilight
that.
Snapper. Here we
I
go.
must make room if I want to carry that.
We are gonna drop the... We can keep the leather... let's drop the wood here. The copper coins are arguably better, even though the wood stacks way more. Ow. Let's see. We could drop this, because we don't need that crossbow. Yeah, we could actually drop that and the bone spear here, because we don't need those, as far as I'm aware. There we go. And hey, we've actually got plenty. Yeah, we got some coins. Nice. Copper coins are always going to be a nice addition. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, not a fan of that.
There is no space in my inventory.
Silver resistance brew. We shouldn't need. Yeah, we should need this silver resistance brew. Well, well, actually, no. We'll grab it anyways. Well, do we need it? Not really. Not right now. Silver resistance is arguably probably the worst thing that we could grab. Ow. Let's heal up here. Get into wolf form just so we can travel a little easier. There we go. Grab all that. We don't need the fish, so we'll just toss it. There we go. Now that leather should be enough to upgrade our gear to a tier 3. We need to avoid the archer, though. So now we go back to the merchants, I guess. Because we don't need to deal with the frost archer now, because she just respawned. Ow. And yeah, once we get to the archer, we should be good. Well, no, once we get to back here, we should be good. I guess I grab full of rose, why not? Oh, hello. There we go.
My bags are filled.
Morning lilies. I guess we'll drop the stone dust. There we go. We can blood mend, but there's no reason to I
Check
guess.
out the goods.
Let's see. Blood rose seeds. We only have enough coins for 36 or 42, so that is not enough. I could trade to get a miner mace though. Let's see. Let's drop the... Oh, hold on. What do I drop, though? Let's drop the wood here. Because the miner mace is going to be nice. There we go. This will effectively do a little bit better for... Well, it's not so much doing good for us, but it is going to be a good item that we can recycle. I'm going to drop the clay because I don't need it that much. But I will buy another miner's mace. The reason I am buying these is, well, there is benefits to doing so. I believe if we go over here, that is a teleportation area. So that'll make things a little easier for us going to and fro. But, me buying those maces, but, well, when you, God, words. When you throw them into recyclable zone, you can actually convert them into silver coins, which is arguably a good trade. Because silver coins are going to get you better gear. But by going here, we can go over to this way gate, which will in turn allow us to go back to home base here, which is arguably going to be a whole lot easier for us. Or at least it's going to make the return trip just a little easier, if you will. Of course, we got to be aware of the shadows. Well, we've got to be aware that we got to keep to the shade. But thankfully, it is reaching nighttime, so we will have that advantage going for us. But yeah, we're not going to have the best of times here, because it's going to take a while to get over to and fro. But we should be able to reach here. Yep, there we go. And it's just a matter of setting up now. Alright, first and foremost, let's quickly go over here. Quick send. Split these into their respective spots. We don't have any wood, but that's fine. I'll throw... I'm gonna need another chest. I guess I could throw down a vampire lockbox, why not? That'd be a little bit better. Let's quickly grab the tool stuff. And then we will toss in these. Let's see. Yeah, let's just throw down seed stuff. And we'll quickly just let them grind away, and then we should be good. Okay. 7, okay. Alright, we got the seeds here. Any other seeds that we got? No. But we can still plant them there. There we go. We'll toss these into blood press. There we go. Alright, done is done. From here, we can go into crafting. We've got a woodworking bench. We've got the dominance. The altar of recollection. This will allow us to reset our spellbook choices, which is, well, we don't need this right now. It's not a concern of ours. Research library is going to need some planks and paper. Thankfully we got paper, but we don't have the planks necessary, so we're going to need to chop up some wood. Thankfully we got a little bit left here. Well, thankfully we got plenty in the sawmill as well, so that's a plus. Can we make ourselves... Okay, we can only make ourselves a copper crossbow, but that's perfectly fine. We can equip ourselves a Night Stalker vest. But this won't help us in the long... Well, I guess it will, because overall this gives more HP. So we're going to make one of those. We will make a copper crossbow for now, because we can't really do much beyond that. We'll worry about the copper longbow later. But we are going to need paper, so we're going to quickly take the paper out here. And we'll make ourselves a research desk next. Okay, we're just going to squeeze it there. And we'll just put our coffin here. Okay, we can either research the usual way, or we can use the books, which is the ideal way. We are gonna claim that. That's gonna get us the relocation center. And now we just need to upgrade our castle heart to tier 2. But before we do, we learn this, and then we'll learn this, which will ease the crafting part of things. To upgrade, we are going to need 12 copper ingots and 12 leather. Thankfully, we do have another crafting method, or a refinement method, rather. Yes, we need a tannery. So we're just going to put 2 of these down. For now. And all we gotta do is just toss in the leather here, or the rugged hide, that will make us leather. And the leather will make us more materials, or in this case, it make us armor, or the next tier of armor, I should say. We can also make Shadewalker gloves at this point, so there is that going for us. So we'll toss those. We'll put the reinforced bow back or into here for now. But yes, no, that is all the copper gear basically set up. If we go Shadewalker gloves, this will allow us to move faster. I think it's in our best interest to move faster, given that we will be dealing with nighttime and all that shenanigans. What we can do is we can definitely get a Traveler's Cloak, because this will help with our sun resist, and it will also give us some extra health. So the Traveler's Wrap is going to help here. So we'll equip that. That's going to at least make our life a little easier. And now that the moon's rising, we have a good excuse to head out. Or at the very least, that is the intended goal. But I digress. Take that blood. We can put all this in there. There we go. We're going to need more copper, obviously. Thankfully, I do believe we have enough to actually make the upgrade that we need. We just need the leather. Let's see. Yes, we are 4 leather short, but we can make some other pieces of gear if we prefer. If that is in our interest. I'm gonna wait to get the castle heart first, I think. So with that, that is gonna get us all the leather that we need here. We will use this as a chance to upgrade our castle heart to tier 2.
Become more powerful.
And there we go. We've now got 200 floors. We got 5 servants that we can use. We can claim that, and there we go. Alright. Not bad. We need to complete a castle room by laying down floors and by constructing stone castle walls to generate a roof. So for now, we don't need the walls here, because the palisades aren't going to be doing much for us to begin with. So, yeah, we just need stones. Now, obviously we are going to want to relocate, I think. So that is going to be our next best bet for when we adventure out. But before we do go on an adventure, we are going to want to store some stuff here, so let's take the time to bestow everything we can here. In fact, I'm going to take out the wood, put it there we go. Okay, that's going to make our storage a little better. For production, I do want to get some bones here real quick. Let's see, we've got bones here. But I do want to use this as a chance to make a venom net, or a vermin nest. Because that will at least allow us to get some here. Or at least get some vermin so that way we can get some more healing salves, considering we're going to need a lot of them. But regardless, we will just toss the leftovers here, there. And we'll toss that back. And I guess while I'm here, I can continue to gather the leather while I wait for those. And what does it take to make vermin salves? It takes rats, plant fiber, and bone. Thankfully, I've got plenty of plant fiber, and I've got plenty of bone. I guess in the meantime, while I'm waiting... Oh, hello. I didn't know I had a surplus of blood rose. Well, I'm not complaining. More blood rose is better. Okay, that's 2, but I get 2 more of these.
This will not work.
There we go. That should be enough. We should need to make a surplus of it.
I am missing key
There we
ingredients.
go. Oh, right. I guess I take the coarse thread, remove the plant fiber, and from here, we just need leather. And thankfully, the tanneries are going to be doing a lot of that, so that should be just barely enough for what we're trying to do. Alright, so gloves, and then we need boots. So that should require 1 more leather, which is easy enough to get. There we go. And bada boom. And with that, that is all the nightshade that we need. I could obviously go with the... I guess I could get the tier 4 gear here for the Shadewalker set. I mean, there is no harm in doing it, right? We just need to get our hands on some 4 more leather and 8 copper. Let's see, I've got no copper on hand. Okay, so I'm gonna need to go for a copper run. But that's to be expected, honestly. And at this point, yeah. Okay, so we'll swap there. Go into the lockbox, deposit... Oh, is what I would say if we had room. Let's go into storage here. There we go. That should be enough for now. And I guess we keep the wood and the stone because that's just a common material that we gather. Alright. Now I believe the stonebreaker is up here. But I could be wrong. Well, I guess we'll just follow the blood trail and we'll find out. We've got the materials necessary for our upgrades here at this point, so it's fine. I will grab the copper as we go, though. Okay, by going this way, yep, it's roughly around this direction that we need to go. He is nearby. Poacher. But yeah, no, I believe he is in here, so shouldn't be too hard to get to him. Okay, let's drown his blood. There we go. Okay, there we go. And done. Okay, solid. Only plus or 7% blood. Could be worse. We do get some specialty items. There is the minor mace, so that's good. We will grab everything here. Oh, we're carrying silver, right. So for those that don't know, silver is a nasty little thing that likes to do harm to you if you hold on to it. Let's drink this blood. It is gonna hurt significantly, but it's fine. Honestly, at this point, I'm probably gonna ditch the silver. We do not need that sort of pain in our life right now. Maybe once we're better attuned, we will be able to get the silver, but right now is not the right time to be carrying silver. So we're just going to hold out on it. We don't need it to be a concern right now. So let's just prioritize. Yeah, we just want to prioritize our defenses here. Yeah, we'll worry about the silver later, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's make sure... Well, I guess if I do this, this is actually much faster. Well, is it? It's 7.1 versus 8.5. Yeah, no, this is better. It's not a 50% increase in damage, so... At least against materials, so there is merit to doing it this way. Let's just focus on the materials now. Shouldn't be too long to deal with these guys. So far, so good. Our resources are skyrocketing at least, so there's that. Grab all that. Grab the Hell Clarion. Make sure we're getting the copper here. Well, obviously we are. Okay, so we need to build a castle as well, so us getting these materials is going to help. But not by much, I do believe. Well, I came here to deal with the boss anyway, so it's all good. Okay. There we go. And we'll just casually take out the rogue here. So far, so good. Well, at least the Hell's Clarion is a nice little addition to what we're gathering, so it's not all bad. Definitely gonna have to think about getting a whole bunch of stone, though. Alright. Yeah, no, we're gonna need a recipe for a upgraded mace if we're gonna be giving up this harvesting mace, which is good for the early game if you have the coin for it. So it is a form of shortcut you can take advantage of. either way, it's going to get you resources, which is pretty good, so we'll manage. But so far, the difficulty hasn't been that devastating. It's pretty normal for what I expect from this game, if I'm going to be real. Alright, but yes, no, we've got Errol the Stonebreaker now. You know what? Let's go into our spellbook, and I'm actually going to rock a double bolt action here. Yeah, let's just rock double bolt action for the range. Because, I mean, we are using, oh, we got a trippy shroom. Lovely.
Hate to break it to you, but your days are numbered.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess,
Let's hear that!
Alright, somebody's mad.
Let's hear the crunch!
Okay. There we go. And there we go. Took a bit, but we managed to do it in the
Time
end.
to take that break.
Hey. And that's completion there. Nice. For our troubles with,
Taste of
aside from the
knowledge.
destruction that he caused, well, we get a whole bunch of stuff, so it can't be bad. I guess worst case, we can always resort to the wolf if we ever need materials in bulk. So it's not like it's a huge ordeal. Honestly, I'm kind of used to the... I'm getting back into my mojo, if you will, when it comes to combat. So it's not like it's a huge ordeal to deal with this enemy. He's pretty easy when it comes to the majority. But regardless, we will take what we can here and continue on. It is getting to daytime, so unfortunately that is the end of our trip in that regard for taking out bosses, but that's fine. I kind of predicted this to be the outcome for the most part. As for where we go, I guess we will go to this way gate, because it's the easiest way back home. We are still going to need to make sure we deal with the enemy. We've managed to get ourselves a chaos point, though. And honestly, that might be where we go forward here. I might actually go chaos. Let's see. 2 chaos bolts that ignites, smash the ground, or boost a target ally with haste. I'm gonna go chaos volley here. We're gonna go with chaos magic going there, and we'll have the ice bat for now. So we're gonna have way more in the chaos department, and we're also gonna have some chill. Because why not? But we'll see how that works. It's not gonna be a perfect setup after all. Alright, we're gonna skedaddle here. We don't need to go to the bandit armory just yet. There will come a time where we do use Demanded Armory, but this is not the time. But I am glad we managed to get the waypoint here.
There's no space in my inventory.
Let's drop the clay for that. And let's get going. Okay, we're gonna quickly slip up to here. It is getting to daytime, so we better be quick. We are gonna warp back over to this waygate here, and we should be good. Yep, as expected. Daytime. Kinda used to dealing with Oh, do you not get attacked by wolves? As a wolf form? Ah. Alright, let's transform here. Just make it easier on ourselves. Okay. And yeah, here we go. We're finally back at base. That should be plenty enough time. Alright, let's see. Material-wise, we're doing amazing. We'll just split these into 2 manageable points, so that way we get plenty of copper. Okay, split these into their respective points, so that way we get plenty of that material. Okay, we get some blood rose here. Honestly, let's just deconstruct that. There's no need for it. Alright, at this point, I think it's high time we deal with the castle here. We're going to do foundation. Ideally, we want to do castle flooring. And we're going to need stone brick for that. And I believe that is made using the crusher, isn't it? And the crusher is made using whetstones, copper, and planks. Let's see. I believe whetstones were made in the furnace. In particular, they are a recipe that we do not have access to just yet. So that is a bummer and a half. I'm actually going to take out the resources here. There we go. So that way we can put the crafting material, or the, we can put the gear in one chest and everything else in the others. Deposit those, deposit these. Sort. We don't really need that, but it is there. The rugged hide we will split up and we will toss into here, because we always need leather. In fact, we got so much leather that I'm kind of shocked that we have that much. Okay, now we do need a grinder, so we need whetstones. So there is a few ways we can get whetstones, I believe. We got one here already, but that isn't going to be enough to cut what we're trying to do. So the best way we can handle getting more is by going to an area with whetstones. And the easiest place for that, I do believe, is that bandit camp that we just passed by. Okay. I guess we'll deposit that there. I will take out the... That's... Okay, there we go. Toss that there. Toss this heart in there. There we go. Yeah, I don't have a place for the stone, but that is going to be fixed soon. Here we go. That should be fine for now. We are definitely going to need to organize some things here. But I'll worry about that later. For now, we just need to go deal with... yeah, we just need to go deal with the grindstone problem. The easiest way would be to craft it, but... yeah. Well, I guess technically it'd be the easiest way to craft it, considering we have all the materials necessary for it. But it's not the best method. Well, it's not the quickest method, I should say. So we're just gonna go to... what is it? Deep blood here. I believe we need to take out... yes, we need to take out Grayson the Armorer. And Gore Swine is going to be another target that we are going to have to worry about, but he isn't that big a concern. But Grayson the Armorer is definitely going to be a target that we should fight. So, this will allow us to get the whetstones and an assortment of shells, which will be a good idea to target. So that will be our go-to here. And Grayson the Armorer is specifically there. Pretty obvious why he would be there, but I digress. For now, we want to go to the Waygate to make that happen. Can't really equip that, so no point in trying. I guess technically we can just drop it. Yeah, let's drop it. There's no need to wield that just yet. I'm not about to carry random assortments of junk. Yes, I could disintegrate it by using the hungering chest, but we don't get access to that just yet. So until we can get the grindstones, which we can technically just pick up from being in that area, well, we'll just use the tried and true method of breaking things. Or taking out enemies, I should say. So we want to go to this Waygate. That will get us as close as possible to what we need, which is the grindstone. And we'll be on our merry way. At the very least, if we don't find it on him, we can at least use the grindstones in the vicinity to carry us to the next objective. Either way is going to work, so just a matter of preference at that point. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, no, we're backing out. Yeah, let's back out for a moment. Alright. Well, at least we managed to
Blood
survive.
sustains me.
Damn. Okay, well, let's drain our blood here. This is the best way we can heal, so it's fine. There we go. Okay, at least we did a ton of damage, so it's not all bad. I do need to realize that I can just do 2 shots of this, though. Okay. Okay, that is a level 48 warrior. I'm not going to turn that down. That is just too good to pass up. Took a bit of a focus there, but we managed to do it. So that's all that matters. Okay. Go. Heal up. And we'll even use Bloodmen just to make sure we're getting as much healing as possible here. There we go, that should be enough. Good to know that that armor exists, though. That will help us in the immediate future here. Well, regardless. Take out what we can. Make sure we get as much material as possible. That is a 93 rogue. That is too hard to pass up on. Okay, let's drink the blood here. This is going to put us a little bit in a deficit here, damage-wise. Or HP-wise, but it's fine. There we go. Got him. Okay, let's quickly go into crafting here. We need more plant fiber, so... Okay, crafting-wise, there we go. Another vermin salve. We will down this one. And with that, we can move... Yeah, the salve is already made, so there you go. Here we go. Grab everything there. Done. Okay, so far, so good. Still no chest, though, which is a big bummer here. Considering I need it to, you know, get more material. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find any material here, so we'll just leave that alone. Alright, up we go here. Okay. There we go. Nice. For our troubles, we get ourselves another recipe. We get some whetstones, which is exactly what we came here for. In fact, we got enough whetstone that we don't even need to deal with the boss if we really wanted to. For the occasion, though, I do want to go through here and get as much whetstones as possible, though. So it's better to deal with him and the boss. or deal with that and a boss, rather. Besides, we got plenty of rats and all that other jazz to Okay, there we go. Done. Grab those. Nice. Whetstones grabbed. Grab these. Nice. Alright. Well, this is as much as we're probably gonna get material-wise, so let's just take it and move. Alright, so our objective, obviously, is just gonna be this guy, so we've got to see how well we're gonna fare. Rain of Bolts, yeah. I don't think we're going to be doing much of the Rain of Bolts, but we'll see how we fare. We're probably going to be maintaining our position over there, but we just got to be careful and we'll be fine.
Intruders in the camp!
Let's casually go through here. Okay.
I've got the tool for the job!
Okay. Casually deal with his traps here. Alright. Ow. I very much dislike this archer here. Yeah, they've ruined my attempt, basically. Ah, damn it.
I cannot go.
That archer really ruined my attempts there. That is the... But he summoned it, so I suppose that makes sense. Why it got ruined. Ah, damn. Alright, well, at least we can rush back. It's not like it's a huge deal. We did lose all of our gear, though, so that is a bummer. We do need to grab that at the very least. So even if we aren't able to slay him right now, we should at least get the gear. Because otherwise we are going to be... well, we're not going to have the gear needed to actually make a grind mill, I believe. And that won't allow us to make bricks. Which is the core necessity for making, well, the things we need right now. But, yeah. We'll just casually sneak along here. Grab our container worth of material here. Alright. Well, time for round 2.
Intruders in the camp! You can't stop me! Hammer you out!
There we go. Just break these. Give myself some distance here.
Gonna hammer you out!
Alright, there we go.
Hammer you out! I've got the tool for the job! You can't stop me! Got a hammer!
Okay, there we go. By taking the invulnerable, we can actually ignore the heat.
Hammer you out! Hammer you out!
Okay, there we go.
Gonna hammer you out!
Alright, could you stop hammering me out? Could you stop? Like, jeez. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Stop me! I've got the tool for the job!
Alright, there we go.
Hammer you out!
Okay,
Hammer you out!
nice. Okay. Are you kidding? Okay. Ah, fire.
Death is not the end.
Okay, yeah, no. This guy's gonna be really pain in the butt. I recognize that he's gonna be difficult, but I have to try. Alright, well, I will give it one more college try, and if I'm not able to do it, I will backtrack. I'll start completing some of these quests here before I start touching up against him. Because maybe it's just a gear difference. It could just be gear difference, because we are rocking with, like, what, level 27 gear versus level 30, so I could push the theoretical limit by getting myself a relentless crossbow, so not like it's impossible to get a different gear set entirely. Oh, God. This is going to be a nuisance. Oh, could you stop? Ah, pain. Alright, well...
I don't know who you are, but you walked into the wrong...
Yeah, no, I'm going. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, okay. It is very clear that I'm not going to be able to beat this guy just yet. Not with it being daytime and everything else going up out of my way. It's just not going to work. So no, I'm going to backtrack here. Once it's nighttime, I'll probably come back, because at least then I'll have some breathing room to work with. Because I have to worry about the sun burning me, as well as a number of other things, which is a nasty thing to deal with, but that's just how things handle here, huh? But yeah, no, after it hits nighttime, then we'll give it another try, because at least that way he'll be easier to deal with. But, not by much, I would imagine. But hey, brutal difficulty. That's just how it is, I guess. We're gonna be doing a lot of kiting, I imagine. So that's gonna be fun. Here. Alright, there we go. We'll toss in that there. Get some blood here. We don't need the bigger version, so we'll just toss that there. There we go. How's the research going? We've got Grim Reaper leggings, rather. Okay. How is our paper supply? Not by much. Okay. Deposit what we can here. But we do get whetstones, so we do have the necessary materials in order to make what we need. We just need the planks and copper, which I do believe we have both. Planks, and we just need the copper. We've got paper, so we can get some knowledge. But no leather. Well, no, not, we need copper. Thankfully, we got plenty of it cooking, so that's good. So now, we can now make ourselves a grinder, which is going to be the next material that we need. Alright. The grinder is going to get us stone bricks at most, so that is what we're going to do. We're going to toss all of our stone there. We have no need for it beyond that point, I do believe. Let's see. Copper goes there, we can top the planks in. Toss this in so that we get another bit there. The wood, I guess we'll toss into the sawmill, even though it may not yield anything. Well, either way, we can get the planks, so there you go. Okay, we will toss in the whetstones there. There we go. And then, of course, the rugged hide will go in here, which will give us leather, which we have a surplus of. Okay, let's deposit the leather for now. But we are going to need to start making our gear sets, so for now, what we need is the coins. So we're going to take the copper coins in bulk, and I do believe we can utilize this to our advantage. So once we get the coins here, we are going to need to get some more rats, so that would be in our best interest, is what I would say, if not for the fact that it's going to be hard to get those. But let's go buy some things, buy some recipes. I believe we can get up to 3 recipes with 40... Yeah. One recipe costs 40 coins, if I recall right. So we could quickly go grab a recipe, or a number of recipes that will help us. The best thing that we can do for ourselves is increase our damage output, because that's the biggest thing that will change our, well, development. So we're going to warp over to this way gates, we're going to talk with the vampire individuals here, and then we should be good. Or rather, the bandits. And we should be able to procure some early game materials, if you will. I could go for the herbs, but I don't really want to right now. For now, go into the shady book dealer here.
Interest you in a little something?
We can buy the Shadewalker vest, which would be ideal. Let's grab the Merciless Copper Crossbow. We'll buy the Shadewalker vest. And we will buy... We've got 60 more coins left, so... Dawnrunner or Spellweaver? I'm gonna go with the Ring of the Spellweaver. That sounds like the best choice. Now, is it the best choice? Probably not, but it is a choice. A good, hopefully a choice. But yeah, no, the Merciless gear set is going to be what tips the scale in our favor, most likely, so that is why I'm even bothering. Okay, but with that, though, we can now warp back over here, get those recipes learned. And yeah, we should be good to go. Doesn't take too long to get over there, all things considering. there we go. Yeah, no. Thankfully, the cloak that is helping us with the sunlight is really doing its work. Because otherwise, we'd be burning by now. What we could do, technically, is also make some potions if we need to. Because, I mean, if we're going to be doing this, we should probably make some level of effort to prep against the enemy. For now, though, we will learn the Shadewalker vests. We've already got the Shadewalker boots as a recipe. We've got the Merciless crossbow, and now we got this Ring of the Spellweaver. These three things are going to help significantly. So let's see. If we get two of them, we can at least increase our movement speed, but it will also increase our health the more we have. So we need coarse thread, leather, and copper. Thankfully, we have all three, I believe. Let's see. We've got coarse thread, we've got leather, and we've got copper. Perfect. We are going to make the Shadewalker gear. We could theoretically go and make the Grim Ranger leggings if we really wanted to. But no, we're going to stick with these three. Because at that point, once we get the leggings, we can actually just storm through most things. But yeah, the extra movement will probably help us a lot in avoiding attacks, I imagine. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for. I'll toss those in. We got 17 bricks thus far. Not a lot, but it's still something. Alright, so let's put those back, this, and that back. There we go. Toss the Tainted Hearts in here. Let's see. We've got the workshop. We need a... Really, we need an alchemy lab if we can help it. But unfortunately, we don't have the recipe necessary for that. So that is just not something that we can really rely on. Which is fine, we can make it work. But we are going to need the... Yeah, we're going to need the plant fiber. And we're going to need the bone here. And that will allow us to craft more vermin salves. We can make empty water skins eventually, but that is not going to be in our interest right now, so let's avoid that if we can. We can make some material storage, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, but yes, no, we've got the... Oh, right, we've got the Merciless copper crossbow we gotta make. Crude topaz, whetstones, and leather. Okay, so we can't make the Merciless version yet, unfortunately. Would have been nice too, but... Ah, well. The Shadewalker gear should be enough. Yeah, coupled with the Shadewalker gear, it should be enough to carry us. Hoping. Hopefully. Keyword. Hopefully. I suppose, worst case, I could just grind and get whetstones the old-fashioned way. But I'd rather like to avoid that if I can. That method is far more taxing than you'd think. Well, not taxing, it'd just be annoying. Much like most things, but I digress. Alright, let's give it another college try. We've got some salves. It's not a lot, but it will carry us through this. So we'll see how we fare. Alright. From here, we just go across. Pretty simple stuff, all things considering. There we go. Here we go, just grab what we can here. Ignore this group, ideally. We do get some more chests, though, so that's going to be good. Chests usually entail more resources, so that's going to be nice. And we also get whetstones here, so there you go. There we go. Oh god. Okay, there we go. $85 brewed. I don't have the time to do that, so. Back up here. Yeah, no, I was cooking. Yeah, no, they're not giving me plenty of room to work with. All right. Okay. Nice try. God, such a difficulty spike here. Thankfully, it's not being that difficult, so I'm not like in a huge rush to worry about things, but there is a lot to cover and a lot to deal with here. At least we're making progress. Having to lock in a lot though, because of the difficulty, but other than that, we're fine. If not for that the difficulty, it'd be a whole lot easier. Ah well. That's just brutal difficulty for you. Gotta be ready for the worst. And hey, it's getting to nighttime, so it's not all bad. It just means that things are gonna be a little easier come forward. After a little bit. Okay, we'll grab this. That's some glass. Not bad. We don't need glass, but it is good to get early on. Just a little bit anyways, just to get yourself some potions. So it's not completely bad. Oh, 1 second. Okay, it seems like I've got to do some stuff, so I'm probably going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to skedaddle here a little bit. I'm going to have to back up and hide somewhere. Because I got some life stuff I got to do. This does mean that we do have another chance at getting more loot, so I guess it's not all bad. But at the same time, I've got to find a nice place that isn't going to attack me. So, yeah. We're just gonna hope that this area here is safe. And, I mean, it is dark here, so it's fine. But, yeah, I'm gonna take a small 5-minute break. But when I return, it's probably gonna be nighttime, and we'll have plenty of time to actually hunt this guy down. Or grace him the armor. But I digress. See you guys in 5 minutes, at minimum. Take care. Okay, I am back. Let's get back into things. Okay, so we're a little bit into the night, but that's to be expected, so off we go. Now, depending how much time we've spent will determine whether we, Hold on. My headset's not picking up all the sound. There we go. That should do it. Alright, so we are going to be dealing with, things like that, but that's fine. Oh, 77, warrior. That actually works for us. I'm fine with doing warrior here. Alright. God, I hate you. I hate these dead eyes. They're so annoying. But I suppose that's just how they operate, I suppose, being annoying, right? Ah, well. Depending how things go, we'll probably get plenty of materials, so it's not all that bad that we're doing this. And hey, besides, we need the rats, so this is just another way of getting more material. Go. There we go. Grab these. We don't need the reinforced bone axe as far as I'm concerned, so no need to pick that up again. Might as well deal with these guys, knowing that they're going to be a problem. There we go. Good to you. There we go. And done. Okay. Grab these, and now we can deal with you. I'm just going to quickly take a bite out of my food and then lock in. Alright, let's do this.
I don't know who you are, but you walked into the wrong camp.
Okay.
You can't stop me! I've got the tool for the job!
Okay.
Hammer!
Deal with the spikes here.
Hammer you out! Hammer you out! Hammer you out! Hammer you out!
Okay.
Hammer you out! You can't stop me!
Ow. Ow.
Hammer you out.
Nope. Okay.
Hammer you out. I've got the tool for the job.
Could you stop? Ah, fucker. Damn it.
I cannot go on.
Ah. I panicked at the last second there. Ah, well. I just lost composure, I guess. Oh, well. Doesn't change what I'm meant to do here, so let's just power through. Alright, round 2. Here we go.
My hammer is for steel, but you... I've got the tool for the job!
Are you kidding? Okay.
You can't stop me!
Okay, the moment I stop focusing on him, is the moment I lose, so...
Gonna hammer you out.
I cannot build here.
Are you...
I've got the tool for the job!
Let's play it safe like this.
Hammer you out! Hammer you out!
Okay. Yeah, so just ignore you.
I've got the tool for the job!
And now...
Gonna hammer you out! Hammer you out!
Yeah, just focus on the Grayson. Don't worry about,
Hammer you out!
what's the archer doing. I just need to lock in on somebody, essentially. Okay. There we go. Got him. Okay. I just had to lock in on the armorer specifically. I was too focused on the archer, who's being a bit of a nuisance. You need to prioritize your targets, and this is one of the instances where I needed to lock in. Otherwise, I was gonna lose. But we get the Shadewalker vest, which we already got. We do get the Shadewalker leggings, so we're actually very lucky in that regard, I suppose. For our troubles, we get an illusion spell point, workshop spell floor, or workshop's floors, we get some assortment of shelves, target dummies, and whetstone. There is Goreswine the Ravisher, which we can target if we want, but I'm not really going to target him just yet. Because obviously we have other priorities here. We do get another spell slot in the form of illusion magic. So it's really just a question of whether we want illusion magic or something else. Reduces your spell cooldowns by 1 and grants you, or 1%, and grants 2% chance to reset cooldowns on cast. Let's unlock that spell. We're gonna swap that there. We're gonna have Chaos Magic here. So we're not gonna be slowing down our attack or our actions, but we will be doing something to them. We're gonna try and prioritize an illusion chaos build, I think. The illusion to reduce the spell costs, and chaos to obviously get the burn in. Or at least I think that's how I want to play it. I could play it completely differently, depending on whether I can store magic or not. Because I do very much enjoy store magic. Yeah, so Spectral Wolf just separates the attacks, I believe, last I recall. Well, either way, we can get the whetstones here. That's mainly sort of why I backtracked here a little bit, and yeah, should be good. From here, we can just go across here to try and get back up. And thankfully, it reached a good point to which it will be daytime, so that's good. That will save us a whole heap of a lot of trouble. From here, we just teleport back to home base, and we should be good. Alright, so from here we want to go down south, I guess. Well, we might as well deal with you. There we go. Grab all that. I think that's actually a tree, isn't it? No, it's just plant fiber. There we go, got him. I think we're going to be heavily focused in spells, though. So we're going to see a lot of use of Chaos, Volley, or something. I very much want to go a build that, you know, centers around Chaos, at the very least. We'll have to see. Because it's been a while since I played this, so... Who knows? Alright, grab everything here. It is sun rising time. Lovely jubbly. If I recall correctly, there is a golem? Oh, no, there is a tree around here, though.
I cannot build here.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's not good. There we go, got him. And for our troubles, we get a whole bunch of seeds, which is exactly what I was hoping for. We're gonna drop the... I think we need miststone for this. For now, let's just craft the vermin salves, though.
Key ingredients.
Let's grab the fire blossom seed. We get
There's
morning
no
lilies.
space in my inventory.
We've got plenty of leather, so we can drop this. Grab that, and we should be able to grab everything else here with relative ease. Yep, there we go. We even get some wood because of it, so that's nice. This doesn't stop us from well, at the very least, it's good to know that we got like a little ingredient like that just hanging around, so that's good. Oh well, either way, we should be fine. Tossed into stone, we got plenty of stone to work with now. Let's deposit what we don't need here. For now. There we go. We can definitely grab that, though. Let's see. Can we build another? Because getting another grinder might be a good idea. We will get... Yeah, the copper and planks are in here. So, yeah, let's just make another one here. This will help with getting more stone bricks in. Okay, well, with that, we can also deal with the wood problem. Well, wood here. From here, we just deposit the copper. Here we go. Tannery is basically good to go. There we go. Alright, let's just quickly demolish these networks, because we are going to need to set up a... Yeah, we just need to dismantle these, so that way we can go for the foundation here. And set up the ancient stones here. Here we go. Casually destroy everything here, and we should be good. Need to do this much at least, so I can get some movement here. This will allow us to get some walls set up at least, I do believe. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be a 3x3. Okay, so wall-wise, we've got enough for 8. So that isn't a lot of bricks, but it's still something. I guess supposedly I could just do this. And if I move things a little bit, I should be fine. So if I were to move it there, make sure I have a wall here. Well, actually, no. Let's make it a castle entrance specifically. Okay, there we go. It is blocked by sawmill. Thankfully, we can easily just do that. And if we move some of the stuff here... Small chest is in the way. We can easily just move that over. There we go. And by doing it, this is blocked by a small chest again. Move that there. Move this here. This here, this here. And then castle entrance. There we go. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. It's a small little alcove. Well, small little building.
My power.
Now we just need to construct and interact with a waygate here, which is going to take more time. But what I could do is I could instead just replace this there. There we go. Because I don't need to go onto the side here. Not really, anyways. We will put the forges over here. There we go. Put those there. Put these here. Like so. Sawmills will go here. There we go, and there we are. Okay, there we go. Okay, before we go any further, actually, we're going to need to set up a garden. So I guess over here should be fine enough. So production, we want to go to growing plots. A row of 5 should be enough. And what we'll do here is we will move this over here. In fact, we'll move it over into the center here. A little over to the right here. Here should be fine. There. That should be good. Okay. But with that, we can now place our things. What do we want? Let's swap here, so... Okay, 5 of those. We'll do the snowflowers next. Then we will do the fire blossoms. There we go, that's the fire blossoms. What else? We've got the Hell's Clarion and Morning Lilies. So we go with Morning Lilies here. And then we'll do the Hell's Clarion. Is that all of them? Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, now all we do is split up the stone here, because we need more to get working. Split these into 2s. Grab the copper from where we can. Grab the tanning stuff. There we go. Alright, it's not perfect, but it gets the job done. We can learn some recipes. The Shadewalker Leggings come first. The assortments of paper there. We got the vest and the Ring of the Spellweaver. We've already got the Ring of the Spellweaver, though, so no need to worry about that. The Ring of the Spellweaver requires Greater Blood Essence, Crude Miststone, and a Gravedigger Ring. And technically we don't have the Gravedigger Ring. We got the Bloodbone Ring. How do we get the Gravedigger Ring? We need to construct and interact with a waygate. A waygate here is 20 gem dust, stone brick, and grave dust. We do not have grave dust, so that might be our next interest. So we will deposit what we can here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger chest, so it may be in our best interest to start taking all that. Okay, we're also going to get rid of the coffin because we don't need that as heavily as anything else. The coffin's less of an interest right now. Okay, we'll put that there for now. Let's see. We need planks for the material storage. We're also going to need copper. We may as well take all. For now. Okay. So, mineral storage. Deposit all those there. Let's see, we're also going to need a herb storage. Let's deposit all those. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Because I can easily just put this outside as well. This can go right here for now. The same could be said for the blood press, because we don't need that just out in the open right now. Well, we don't need it inside, rather. Not until we get more material, that is. Okay. Okay, let's just put that there for now.
I must make room if I want to carry that.
Okay, let's deposit all those into herb storage. There we go. We need a gem storage, an alchemy storage. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of stuff, essentially. The research desk can come out with us, because we need this to be out here as well. There we go. In fact, I'm going to do this. There we go. Alright, Shadelocker's leggings. We could make those now, because that would increase. That would basically add to a full set here of gear, make us a 32 gear set tier, which is pretty good. Grab the planks, because that will allow for more materials. We need. Well, we're gonna get the alchemy storage here. We'll get the tailoring storage. We shall get knowledge storage. And we need consumable storage, which requires water skins. Thankfully, we can craft those. They require a bit more plant fiber, though. So I'll quickly grab the plant fiber. And we will quickly craft 3 of those. And start sorting out all the herb stuff. Or basically all the stuff here. There we go. And of course we got the chest here, so we'll just take all those. Dismantle that. Oh, right, First the tailoring storage, then this. Because we still got the gem storage to deal with, so if we move these over, we still need gem dust. So that is going to require a bit of storage there. We just need the planks, which is in material storage. And that will allow us to make the consumable cabinets. There we go. Okay, in here we can toss in the copper coins and all of the tools that we don't need. There we go. I can also toss in the sculptured woods if I need to. I don't think that's going to cut it, though. What we can do, though, is we're going to take these and bring them back in. And that should be fine to do. Ideally, we don't just need these two, specifically. Yeah, we don't need the blood bench here, in here, because that's technically a processing item. So we'll put that out there, if anything. And we do need this in order to make some other materials, I do believe. Okay, the merciless crossbow, we need crude topaz. Unfortunately, we don't have the topaz, and the whetstone is going to be a bit of a doozy to make, but we should be able to make it somehow. But if we were to take any gem, we can turn it into gemstone, so... Ideally, we want to use 3, and we'll just do this. There we go. And from there, there we go. We'll let those grind away. And I do believe, yep, we've got one already here, so we can just go at this one. And this should give us the material that we need. Not ideal, but it's fine. There we go. But yeah, no, with that we should be good. Gonna have to debate whether I'm gonna want to keep Spectral Orb or not. I don't think it's that useful, but it is there. I'll give it some thought. But I digress. That should be enough to make the merciless crossbow. We just need the leather and whetstone. So the whetstone is the biggest hurdle. As for making whetstone, I do believe it is a forge thing? Yeah, furnace thing. It requires stone dust and copper, which both are easy to utilize. So take the stone dust, take the copper. We'll split it into 48. And we'll take the rest as stone dust. So, there we go. And from there, we should be able to make a ton of whetstones. Technically, we already have enough. So we are going to take that. We just need the leather, which should be in alchemy. No, it's not. Should be somewhere. I think it's tailoring. Yeah, tailoring. There we go. That will make us the merciless copper crossbow, which will allow us some higher damage. So that's good. And now that the crushers have finished their job, we will take the powder, and we will make ourselves, once we get the planks, of course, the last bit of storage we need. There we go. Gem storage. Material storage. And now we've got a full operation of storage that we can work with. We're gonna quickly grab the bone here just to be safe. Now, this doesn't solve the problem of fish and other assortments of goods, so we are going to need another chest. 6 planks and 2 copper. Easy enough to make, just annoying to do. But hey, sometimes you just need the extra chest room, so we're going to place that there. And yeah, put the fish there, and that should be enough. The bones are going to be coming up with us, and we're going to be putting them into the mist brazier. Just so we have plenty of storage of bone on standby. Beyond that point, we just toss in the stone body here, because that's what we need. Technically, we could just put the bone stuff in there, but whatever. Alright, now... alchemy storage, yet herb storage. I guess consumable storage would be it. Yeah, we just take these and we will drag them over to the blood press here. Toss them in. And that will be it for today. We've managed to make some significant progress. I guess I could deal with Goreswine Ravager right now, but nah. I'll save it for next time. But yeah, we've made some significant progress. Obviously, I'm experienced with the game, so I know what I'm doing. We've managed to make some significant progress already in the Farbrain Woods. We haven't reached the first boss yet, but I imagine with the difficulty curve as it is, it's going to be a difficult one to deal with. I'm hoping it doesn't take too long, but we'll have to see. But, yeah, I'm going to be expecting a lot of difficulty when fighting these mobs, so hopefully things work out. Next stream, what am I going to do? I am probably going to start making my way over to the Ruins of Boredom for next stream. Mainly so I can find a place where I can hang without actually... Sorry, I was muted. Without actually having to worry too much about the daylight and night cycles. But it is a dangerous area, so I don't expect to get there immediately. So what I'll probably do is beat the first boss, then aim for going here somewhere. I'll probably put a strategic location, because I do have the option of setting up literal waypoints anywhere I want. So, well, setting up waypoints is a big term, but basically I have a way of setting up locations where I can teleport with ease. But I digress. I've got planning I've got to do, but it's going to be difficult. I know that for a fact, and brutal difficulty comes with its own flaws, so I guess we'll have to see how things pan out, because I guess you can see here. 50% durability loss multiplier. Yeah, we're going to take more damage, basically, and a whole bunch of other stuff, but I digress. Ultimately, it's a difficulty that we're going to have to deal with, and yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.